Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are playing the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. It is our PGA Tour Year 2. We are 64th on the money leaders list, 74th in the FedEx Cup, 50 in the World Golf Rankings. Mama's Basement is proud to present the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, part of the season-long chase for the FedEx Cup. And we are here in Avondale, Louisiana, at the TPC Louisiana for the opening round, and we will bring you highlights of that. Hole number 2, par 5, third shot from a bunker. Sets up this short birdie putt, and we sink it to get back to even after we bogeyed hole number 1. Hole number 3, 20-foot putt for par. Breaking from right to left. And we read way too much break into that one. And now we have a 6-foot putt for bogey. And that one didn't break either. So we're going to have to settle for a double bogey here to go to +2. We head into hole number 5. Second shot on the par 4. We are sitting at +1 on the day now. And an okay approach there. Leaves us 19 feet for birdie. And we make the long birdie putt. We are now even on the day, heading into hole number 9. Par 3, first shot. And we stick that approach within 10 feet. And we just barely missed the birdie putt and settle for par again. So we are even on the front 9. We shoot a 36 going out. And we will see what we can do on the back end of this course. Hole number 14, a par 3. First shot. And this one is going to be a very good shot that just snuggles up to the pin, and we get the birdie, and we are now at 3 under through 16. Hole 17 now, a par 3, sitting at 3 under, pin at the front edge of the green, an ominous pond on the left that will claim a few golf balls during the course of this tournament, I am sure. A long birdie putt comes up just short, and we will settle for a tap in for par. Hole number 18, third shot from the first cut. We are still at 3 under, trying to hit a little bump and run there, and it did not run. But the birdie putt is true, and we finish round number 1 at 4 under, shooting a 32 on the second 9. So a 68 for the day, 4 under, puts us in tied for 59th with a host of players. And we will head into round number 2, trying to make the cut here at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Justin Rose, Hank Haney, Frederick Jakobsen, Michael Thompson are your leaders. We are tied at 59th at 4 under as we go into this round number 2. Hole number 2 at 5 under. This is the third shot on the par 5. And we get that one to hold on to the green. A green in regulation for us. And then about a 9-foot putt back uphill for the birdie. So we birdie the first 2 holes of the second round. And here is hole number 3. A long putt for par. And we sink it. Now we head to hole number 18. A par 5. That's our third shot. We are sitting at 5 under. Here is the long putt for birdie, and it is just off to the right. And so we end up with a par. We are at 9 under for the tournament and 5 under for the day is what we finish as. We par the last 7 holes to come in at 9 under. And that will leave us tied for 62nd, and it is barely good enough to make the cut, as we were one stroke away. Blake Adams shot a 68 and a 68, and he was cut. We shot a 68 and a 67, and we made the cut by one stroke. The leaders: Frederick Jakobsen, Zach Johnson, Hank Haney, Justin Rose, and David Toms are all tied at 16 under going into round number 3. The highlights from this round number 3: hole number 3, par 3, second shot from the rough. And that one comes out just a little bit hot. It's going to leave us a very long putt for par. 26 feet uphill, breaking a little bit from right to left. And the putt misses to the right. And we end up dropping a stroke with the bogey. We fall to 8 under now. Hole number 5, par 4, long putt for a birdie. And we sink that one to gain a stroke back and sit at 9 under. On to hole number 6, a par 4, third shot. And that one came out extremely hot and leaves us a 41-foot putt for par. So we missed that one to the right as well. And we missed the bogey putt. We are going to be putting here our third putt of the day the third putt of the hole for a double bogey. And we move to 7 under. We lose another stroke. We're at 6 under on hole number 14. This is the first shot on this par 3, as we are not having a very good day here in round number 3, but that was a good approach. And we sink the birdie putt. Maybe that'll get us back on track. Hole number 17, par 3, first shot. We are at 7 under now. And we find the ominous pond on the left. After a drop, our third shot, the approach is very good, and it's going to give us an opportunity to avoid what was probably a likely double bogey. And we one putt for a bogey, and we are back at 6 under now. Hole number 18, third shot on the par 5 for eagle, and we put it right close to the pin, and that's going to give us a tap in for the birdie on the final hole of round number 3. So we shoot a very disappointing 2 over par on the third round, and we will head into the final round at 7 under, which will put us in 74th place all alone, and that is last place of all of the players who made the cut. And so going into round number 4, we're obviously going to try to finish preferably somewhere in the 50s. I would take that, but anything but last place would be nice out of the players that have made the cut. So that is PGA Tour Year 2, episode number 17 from TPC Louisiana and the Zurich Classic. Up next on Mama's Basement, we will have the entire final round as we try to get ourselves out of the cellar on Sunday afternoon from TPC Louisiana in New Orleans here on Mama's Basement.